Oh, it's Monday, everybody. Mondays with Mark and Colleen, my sidekick.
Hey, everybody.
What are y'all doing? I hope you're having a good day. I am so concerned about our sweet friends, in El Paso. People that have lost 22 lives in El Paso, 9 in Dayton. Pray for those people. It breaks my heart. We've had more shootings this year than there are days in the year.
So sad.
And you start
scary.
school tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I do.
You start at your 36th year?
Fifth.
35th year. I'm trying to push her on up there.
Yeah.
I told her to retire. I said, Colleen, this show's taking off. And you never know. If the more people we get to watch, the quicker Colleen can retire. Y'all so share. If you're on Facebook, please share it. If you're on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, wherever you're watching tonight, and I'm glad you are. This is going to be a fun night, I think. I hope you like it. Cheryl Rogers.
That was fun watching y'all. I mean, the videos that you've played. She's a mess.
I mean, she's a mess.
She's
and incredible too.
Oh, incredible! I love her. She's as funny as thing and can play that piano.
And y'all, I love that all you're missing. I checked to see what you're missing on TV by watching us live right here. You're missing American Ninja Warriors and Bachelor in Paradise.
Ooh.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that?
I don't watch any of that.
Yeah, I don't either. I like murder stuff. Like Dateline, 2020, 60 Minutes, 48 Hours.
Yeah.
I love all that. So is this going to be your last year to teach, you think?
I don't know yet. I'll see how the first part of the year goes. And if I decide... Everybody has said, I've seen some comments, people say, you'll know when it's time.
Yeah, you know when it's time.
I think so. I think I will.
Well, I've loved my year off. I have been so busy. You know, I was last week in Denver. And my dad and my sister and my sweet niece, Caitlin, are in town staying at my Aunt Linda's house. So we had a big family get together today at Doyle's. And they're going out of business.
Oh, no.
That's what Dina said.
That shrimp salad I had today was fabulous.
I know they had the best shrimp salad and they have pizzas and everything. I've eaten there my whole life. And I just heard they're going out of business. But this is the picture from today. Let me show you my family. This is all of us. If you look to the left, you'll see me peeking over Daddy's shoulder. And then that's Betty Jean. And I can't remember some of the kids' names right now because I'm 61. So, and then you just look across there, that's my sweet family. That's part Lowry, part Davis. That's Mama's side and Daddy's side.
That was so amazing to be there with both sides of the family.
And Colleen took the picture.
I did.
This is her last free day this year, so she went to lunch. And tomorrow, you got to give a report next Monday if you have any hellions. Y'all pray that there's a hellion. No. Pray there's a little Mark Lowry in there who will want her to really give her the desire. You know, God used me to retire a lot of teachers.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness. What? Oh, Virginia LaRue.
Yay, Virginia.
Yay, Virginia. You won the contest for the... We raised over $20,000 for food for the hungry, and we had a drawing this week. Andrew and me did that. And Virginia LaRue won, and we did that thing on Excel. Did you know you can do drawings on Excel?
I heard you talk about that.
Yeah, Dina said that they did it when she worked at United. They did it all the time. But we put 20-something thousand names and dumped it in Excel, and then you put in some code, and it pulls up a name in Virginia LaRue. So we're looking forward to having you on Mondays with Mark.
I know.
I don't know why we're having her on Mondays with Mark when it was a dinner conversation thing, but I'm glad you're going to be with us.
Yeah.
I think this is a better show. No, I don't really. I'm just kidding. It's just
different. It's
and I don't have to go far. Look, when this show's over, I can walk right there, kick her to the door, and I'm in bed asleep by 10.
That's right.
I love it.
You don't have to drag me around the country.
Oh, you heard that. what someone said, I can't drag her everywhere. I said that, didn't I?
You said that.
I said that. And what'd you think?
Well, it's like, okay.
If you watched last week, someone said, where's Colleen? I said, we can't drag her everywhere. Where are all the comments?
That's funny.
Oh, no, let me look at the comment window and see if we can get some comments up here so I can see if people are talking. Oh, y'all, well, hold on. We got more to say, and it's not coming up. So you keep talking, Colleen. I'm going to get my phone.
Okay. Well, when the announcement was announced that it was Virginia LaRue, there is a darling children's book named Dear Mrs. LaRue. I don't know if any of you've ever heard of that book, but it is so cute, and it's about a dog that a dog that writes. He's sent to an obedience school, and he writes letters to his owner why he should not be in. And her name is Miss LaRue.
So Mrs. LaRue, and that made you because
the name, yeah. And when I thought about that fun book. It's a great kids book. Well, adults too can read it.
Only on Mondays with Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and guess what else I'm doing? Tomorrow. You remember a couple of weeks ago, Tim Davis, who is Barbara Streisand's, he arranges the vocals for her tour right now, and he's leading the tour on the road. Has got me comps for me, Dina, Bubba, and Colleen to go, because he fell in love with all my friends when he saw my 61st birthday Mondays with Mark. And so he's got us comps and backstage passes to go hear Barbara Streisand.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And now why can't you go?
Because I'm working.
Oh, yeah. I told you to retire.
Mm-mm.
I told her, I said, retire. Something good's going to happen.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so that's happening. Okay, look. Hi, Trudy Herman, Lolly Cross. You can drag me with you, Ella. Thank you, Lolly. She said I could drag her somewhere. Colleen Annette. My name is Colleen. Hello, Colleen Annette Madeira, Adam Paul Ackerman, Dan Nixon, all you coming in. Good evening from Central Florida. Australia, Nigel Scott is watching from Australia.
Wow.
I'm so glad you're all here. Hey, at the end of the program, which we're going to get started in just a minute, there's music tonight, don't worry. But at the end of the program, we have a very special deal at marklowry.com that we're going to announce at the end of the program. But you got to wait till the end of the program, and only 10 of you will be able to take advantage of this offer. The first 10 will get to take advantage of the offer, but you got to wait till the end of the program to find out what's going on. So I hope you make it, and I hope you're not extremely disappointed when we get there. It could be like, is that all?
Oh, gosh.
Let's see what else. Oh, Christian Booth, Ronnie Booth's little son. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Booth. You know the Booth brothers, right? Well, Ronnie, have you got your iced tea? Ronnie has a son named Christian, and I sent him the files you're about to see, because while I was in Atlanta, I sat down with Cheryl and said, let's do a Mondays with Mark where we just sing and you play, because she is, I don't know I've ever heard anyone quite like her. She is amazing. Mm-hmm. And she's got her own thing. I don't know. She's incredible. In fact, before I start that, let me just show you something when we were tired that we did that's not it, but I thought it was cute and funny, and it's Gloria's song. This is a jazzy version of Gentle Shepherd while we were playing around. Listen to this.
Let's do a jazzy version. Well, gentle shepherd, come and lead. What rhythm? Gentle shepherd, come and lead us, for we need your strength a little day. Oh, a gentle shepherd, oh, won't you feed us? 'Cause we need your strength every day. Oh, there's no other we can turn to who can help us face another day. Oh, Really?
Did you see her? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did you see her hold up a cigarette?
Like I did.
Hey, someone said it's Michael Booth's brother. Y'all, I'm so glad you're watching and paying attention. It's not Ronnie's. It's Michael's son, Christian. I'm sorry. And someone else said, Colleen, call in sick. Who was that?
That's funny.
Oh, Diana Marsden said, Colleen, call in sick.
On the first day back.
On the first day back. Well, what would they do? It's your last
Well,
year.
I've got to go back.
And Alicia Lemming Ivy said, I want to be Cheryl when I grow up. I do too. I would love to be. If I could sit and play the piano like that, oh my goodness, how fun. Okay, well, here's the first segment of our time together, part 1, and I hope you enjoy it. Here's part 1.
Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the eyes of his glory and grace. Oh, turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the eyes of his glory and grace. Play it one time. And the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory. And what a friend we have in Jesus. Sing it with us. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Everything to God in prayer. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm sitting here with Cheryl Rogers. Let's take a break. I want to tell these people something. This is Mondays with Mark, as you already know. But years ago, Cheryl Rogers, as I told you last week, produced a Gaither Vocal Band project called Peace of the Rock. And I don't know, did you find this song? Or did Bill find it? Who found it?
Well, we introduced Pat Terry back into the world with this song because he wrote it a long time before, and this was like one of those. I said, we've got to record this. I'm glad you did it.
I'm thankful that Michael English or Terry Franklin or Bill Gaither didn't say, I have to do it. They let me do it.
Let you do it.
They say heaven's pretty and living here is too. But if they said I would have to choose between the two, I'd go home. Going home where I belong. Sometimes when I'm dreaming, it comes as no surprise that if you look, you'll see that homesick feeling in my eyes. I'm going home. I'm going home where I belong. But while I'm here, I'll serve Him gladly and sing Him all these songs. I'm here, but not for long. Sometimes when I'm dreaming, it comes as no surprise that if you look, you'll see that homesick feeling in my eyes. I'm going home. I'm going home where I belong. But while I'm here, I'll serve Him gladly, sing Him all these songs. I'm here, but not for long. 'Cause one day I'll be sleeping when death knocks on my door, and I'll awake to find that I'm not homesick anymore. I'll be home. Yeah, I will be home where I belong. The chimes of time ring out the news, another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for added strength, your courage to renew. Do not be disheartened, for I have news for you. It is no secret what God can do. There is no night, for in His light you'll never walk alone. Always feel at home wherever you may roam. There is no power can conquer you while God, He's on your side. Take Him at His promise. Don't run away and hide. It is no secret what God can do. What He's done for others, He'll do for you. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do. It is no secret what God can do. And I promised that my buddy, Joe Wilson, who's in the hospital, we wanted to celebrate his birthday. When I get home, I'm coming to the hospital to visit Joe. Y'all pray for my buddy, Joe Wilson. He's got a brain tumor, and we'd love to see the Lord just remove it. But he loves this song. So when I walk into his hospital room, I always sing, "Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I'm tired, I'm weak, I'm worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on." Sing it with me. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I'm tired, I am tired, I am weak, I am weak, I am worn, I am worn. Through the storm, through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Oh, Cheryl, have we had a few days of fun and music? What got into us?
Well, just reconnecting after all these years and just finding common ground in songs that we love.
And I haven't
writing.
really hung with you for about 22 years.
It's been a while. I'm
because
old now.
your son, you were pregnant with your son the last time we all hung together.
It was, yeah.
Hung
20
together, I
That
should
too.
say. In fact, you were, what is it, Bill Gaither, you walked, you were pregnant?
I was pregnant. I was in Nashville, and I was in my car, and I pulled up to a red light, and I noticed he was next to me, and I yelled over, and I said, "Hey, Bill!" I said, "I'm expecting," and he, without missing a beat, he said, "Whose is it?"
Well, now, you're not only an incredible piano player, and we're here doing
you're
some
kind.
just piano vocals that we'll be sharing with y'all later,
But tell me about the senior trip you're attempting in your senior years.
Well, there you go. I came out 3 years ago as a senior when I turned 55.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've just had a dream of doing some entertainment for 55 plus, because I think there's all things we deal with once we turn a certain age, and also that we all need a little bit of encouragement and an attaboy to keep going and keep serving and keep moving and just having fun and laughing and
I agree.
enjoying life.
I agree. You got to keep moving.
You got to keep
Let's
moving.
show them that picture. I think this is it. We'll know when we see.
Oh, okay.
Let's tell them
Let's
about
talk
this
about that.
first.
Okay. Well, music has been in my family forever and ever and ever. My dad, Randy Jones, who you're a fan of now, wish you'd met him when he was alive. But that picture right there, that's my daddy playing piano, and you might recognize the goofy guy in the back. That would be Dick Van Dyke.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. So they did an hour of live comedy music on the air in
So
Atlanta in
the
the 50s.
bottom left is your daddy.
That's right.
And your son looks exactly like your daddy.
He really does.
I'm telling
Charlie
you, I couldn't
looks like
believe it
Randy.
last night when I looked over there at your son and he was... Okay, so back to senior trip because
Yeah.
I put up the wrong
Oh,
picture.
that's all right.
Is this what? See what this
Now
is?
this picture
Where's
is
the one?
Well, you've got it over yonder.
Hold on, here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Here,
Oh,
music,
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
it.
that's it. That's
Right
it.
here?
There you go.
Look
there
at
it is.
there.
Look at there.
Senior trip with Cheryl Rogers, 55 plus. Gray matters.
Gray matters.
That's great, Cheryl.
We like gray matters.
So here you are, one of the best musicians I know, and you're trying to get into comedy. What is that all about?
Well, I'm just having fun with it. Rather than pressuring myself as a comedian, I'm a musician that likes to laugh and sing and just make other people laugh a little bit. And they do. They really do. They appreciate. I love doing parodies. I love me a good parody.
Well, let's show them a little bit of your...
Well, yeah, here's a little promo that has some goodies in it.
Just a little bit of her show.
What is Senior Trip? Here's what I found. Senior Trip is an entertainment show for adults age 55 and over. You all certainly qualify for that.
We going riding on the freeway. Senior trip. Hope somebody brought snacks. We going riding on the freeway. Senior trip with our big cataracts.
Senior Trip with Cheryl Rogers takes the 55-plus crowd on a fun-filled journey with music and comedy.
We've got hemorrhoids. We need Altoids. We're on steroids. Who can ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? I could have peed all night. I could have peed all night and still have peed some more.
It's a non-stop ride, celebrating boomer life and beyond, always with a twist.
Thought eyes could sag, making circular bags, turning dark in spite of expensive gels.
There's a circle of life. They won't move at all.
Launching useful products for seniors.
Deja Vu, the new fragrance for senior women. The aroma reminds you, you're just not sure of what.
Audiences participate in Seniorella, the mature version of that famous classic.
And I am the fairy godmother.
Grandmother. Okay, good. It's hard to, okay. Once upon a time, there was a Prince Charming senior.
I am very, very handsome, and I have a large 401k.
Guests, including Senora Momentos, offer helpful advice on hot topics.
So let's break down the word menopause. What you got is you got the men, okay, men, oh, and you got pause. Basically, that's it. Men, pause before you say anything to us.
Now, what do you think about medications? We all have to take medications and keep up with them and when to take them and all that kind of stuff. Can you help us with that?
I know they got those little pill containers that have the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I know they got those, but the problem is, I don't know what day it is.
Senior Trip with Cheryl Rogers. Music and comedy with a mission.
You're never too old to be used by God.
email info@seniortrip.org for booking and more information.
I love Cheryl.
That is so funny.
Wasn't she funny on the cruise?
She was funny on the cruise.
Well, y'all, I am so sorry. We're reading your comments. The volume still seems to be low, but I think the breaking up on it's all being sent perfectly. So I don't know what's going on. For those of you who say it's breaking up, you can watch later, and hopefully it won't break up. Remember, at the end of the program, there's a special offer for the first 10 who what do you call them?
What do you do?
Well, you go to marklowry.com, you do your order, and there will be a special something or other. But you have to wait till the end of the show. You'll see at the end of the show.
Oh, okay. Because I was not clear on.
Oh, yeah, at the end of the show. And only 10 can do it. Danny, you know Q's wife, Danny, who works for me? Well, she comes up with all this stuff. And it's a special thing. You put in this code. Well, I don't want to tell you now. I want to wait till the end of the show because that's the way I planned on doing it. Have you ever seen this book? It's called Children's Letters to God. I'm just going to open this randomly. Dear Mr. God, I wish you would not make it so easy for people to come apart. I had 3 stitches and a shot.
Oh,
Janet.
That's funny.
Anyway,
That's
kids, aren't they the
sweet.
best? Dear God, how come you didn't invent any new animals lately? We still have just the same old ones. Johnny. Yeah, that's a cute book. I
Who
just
did
sitting there.
that? Who wrote that?
That is a new collection compiled by Stuart Hampel and Eric Marshall, illustrated by Tom Bloom, and it's on Workman. Cute little book.
Oh, somebody asked about the name of the book that I talked about. It's called Dear Mrs. LaRue.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next week, you know who our guest's going to be?
No.
Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flatts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, he was in a group called East to West years ago, and they opened for me years ago when he was just getting started. And then he went on, that fell apart, and I guess I didn't help him very much. But he went on to be part of, Rascal Flatts and make a lot of good country records. All right, back to our program that y'all can barely hear, but I've got the volume up as loud as I can do it. We'll do better next time, I promise. Here is the second and final part.
Shall we gather at the river where bright angel feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever flowing by the throne of God? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Of glory divine, heir of salvation, the power to change lives today. For he changed me completely. A new life is mine. That is why by the cross I will stay. I believe in a hill called Mount Calvary. I'll believe whatever the cost, and when time has surrendered and earth is no more, I'll still cling to the old rugged cross. Okay, Cheryl, you about sung me out this week, so we got one more song for it, and that's it. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. All right, you play a verse. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I'll exchange it someday for a crown. Okay, before we start that, she wants to say hi to somebody. By the way, y'all, I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties, but evidently it was broadcasting fine. I don't know what happened. Who you want to say hi to?
But it was still beautiful.
Oh,
I mean, all
thank
the
you.
music was great. My cousin Kelly, hey Kelly, she said this music reminds her of our grandmother's church back in the day when my grandmother was a pastor and
Yeah.
we'd sing all these old songs.
What church was it?
The United Pentecostal
But I mean,
Church.
what was the name of it?
United Pentecostal Church of Port Neches.
Oh, of Port
They didn't
Neches.
have,
They
didn't have those landmark or
Calvary Baptist.
the Rock or the
None of that. It's all United.
It was just called the United Pentecostal Church
Wow.
of Port Neches.
Yeah, those songs, they crossed all denominations. Because you know what? I heard someone say one time, the only time you'll find God in a box is when he wants to be where you are. And the good news about all of our boxes, your United Pentecostal box, my Baptist box, your whatever box, Jesus can find you everywhere because he is everywhere. He created all things. Read John 1. He created all things. He holds it all together. There's nowhere you can go that he isn't. If Jesus died, our atoms would fly apart because he's holding us together. We are all in him, and he is in us, and we need to just tell everybody and wake him up in them because he is alive, y'all. I'm telling you, God is up to something. Hi, Kelly. Hey, I'll see y'all next week. It's going to be fun. Now, here's the rest of that here's the commercial.
Shall we gather at the river where
It started over. Okay, here it is. Let me think. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Okay, let me think.
You'll
about
figure it out.
Oh. Okay, I got to call Danny. Hold on. Let me call Danny. Hope she answers. Because I'm going to tell y'all that we're going to do this if it takes all night. It was supposed to just start playing again right where I stopped, but it didn't. Lord, please. Oh, that's the wrong person.
Oh.
Hold on. What's Danny? Danny. Where are you, Danny? Danny, hold on, my child. I shouldn't have stopped the tape, but she wanted to say hello to her cousin.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
Danny, please. Hey, Danny, tell me that ad again. I've lost it and everything, and I stopped. We're live right now. So tell everybody if you're the first 10 people, I'm going to put you on speaker. Tell them, Danny. Hold on. This is Danny, everybody.
The first 10 people to go to marklowry.com and use the promo code Flash Sale.
Flash sale, one
Flash
word.
Sale, all one word, gets 50% off their entire order.
You get 50% off your entire order. So go, people, go. Yep. I'll see you next week. Flash sale, one word, 50% off at marklowry.com. I love you guys. I'm so glad you tune in every week. Thank you for doing that. If you do, and if you don't, you should. Bye.
Bye.